Hello, I'm Matt Griffin with this career and technical education spotlight story. It involves digital arts, Bigfoot, and an exploration of the idea that there's more that unites us than there is that divides us. Australian educator Toby Hurd first met Heritage High School principal Derek Garrison during the early days of the COVID pandemic at a virtual job fair. Their meeting sparked ideas for some globe-spanning collaboration.
I really like the idea of like open classrooms, and the world's a big place, but it's also a small place. And I wanted my students to know that we're not bound by the four walls that they live in, and you can go out and branch out and build relationships, and then build projects with those relationships or in and around those relationships.
That idea of an ocean and continent spanning classroom turned into a series of Zoom calls between students in Perth and students at Heritage. Toby's students in Perth would gather at 6:30 in the morning so that they could collaborate and learn with students at Heritage at 3:30 in the afternoon, a 15-hour time difference. 4 years later, Toby is in Vancouver to turn this collaboration into an opportunity for his own professional development as an educator, working with digital art students at Heritage to create the Boomerang Bond, a movie about an Australian Bigfoot and an American Bigfoot who become friends.
So it's 3D modeling, stop motion, 2D animation, motion graphics. It's not just one thing. We're problem solving while we're using this stuff. So the kids learn, it's not always about just the software and the tools they have, it's about how to learn about the software and the tools that they can keep going and growing.
Taylor Armstrong came into the project confident in graphic design, but came away with a whole new set of skills.
When it came into the process of like 2D animation and creating things that would be shown in the film, it was a little intimidating because I wasn't expecting to be doing it, and it was with a program that I hadn't like familiarized myself with yet. But it was helpful because I had Strong and Mr. Younger just like helping me through the whole thing, and it was pretty easy to learn. And ultimately, in the end, I really loved the end result. So now I know how to work that program, and like I was able to contribute to the whole film.
With just 3 weeks to complete the project before Toby heads back to his classroom in Australia, students are proud of themselves for rising to the occasion on a tight deadline.
I want people to know actually how much effort we put in the project. Because even though it's only 7 minutes, it took us such a long time, and a lot of us worked overtime, and we had to spend our own time to finish the project. So I actually want people to appreciate everyone's work.
And it really has been a team effort, with students learning new design, photography, 2D and 3D animation skills, alongside the collaboration skills they'll need in the working world.
One of the big things that I've taken away is just working as a team. Just collaborate, that kind of collaboration that you need anywhere, in most jobs. And yeah, not everybody specializes in one area and then they come together. No, it's a bunch of people that specialize in a lot of different areas that come together to make this overall project. And so I think that that's the kind of formation that you need for any job, really.
Nancy Krause, an exchange student from Germany, says the theme of the students' Bigfoot movie carries a message for these complicated times.
I think I want people to take away that we worked on this a long time and hard, and that it is a story of friendship. Like they start to become friends, and it's kind of like what we did during this project. We became friends and we became colleagues, kind of. So. Definitely a story of friendship and how you shouldn't discriminate just because they're from a different country.
For his part, Toby says he'll return to Australia with new skill sets as an educator and an appreciation for what the students at Heritage have taught him.
I'm a teacher, but can I come and be a student and then just work and learn? And I certainly, and I'm thankful to Nathan and Derek for giving me the time and the space to do that and to explore that sort of concept. So I've certainly, I've learnt, I have a certain set of skills, but I didn't think that I would learn as much as I have prior to coming.
Now, the Boomerang Bond will have its worldwide debut tomorrow night at Kiggins Theatre in downtown Vancouver. There will also be a showcase of work by digital art students from across Evergreen Public Schools. The entire event gets underway at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Matt Griffin.